Are you seeking guidance on your spiritual journey? Need help with a vexing problem? Missing a loved one and looking for answers? Look no further than Psychic Insights, a small trusted psychic service offering mediums, psychics, and spiritual coaching. This service is managed by Hollis Taylor, a gifted psychic medium, astrologer, and a compassionate coach. We are dedicated to helping you navigate your spiritual awakening. At Psychic Insights, we provide medium readings and psychic insight to help you plan for tomorrow and make choices for today. Find the support you need, compassionate grief coaching, and astrological insights to help you spiritually grow and transform. Our professional services include well-managed schedules, recorded sessions, and reliable psychic mediums ready to facilitate your transformational experience. Discover more at psychicinsights.life.
Hello, welcome everyone. Welcome T Plumber in the group, in the mediumship group, and hi Jamie Maynard in the group. We see you. Welcome. Hi Carly. Carly was like cheering us on. You're good. Hi Kristen. Hi Kristen. Hi Luis.
Hi, Luis.
And Tracy and Kathy. Deshi, welcome back. Hi, Josie. Tamara, we're glad you're here. Welcome, Angela Johnson. We're glad you're here. And Nikki, welcome. Hi, Kelly. So good to see all of you. The group is going. Hi, Monica and Lonnie Pack and Sam Baldwin and Monica Henyon Call. Hi there. Hi, Jamie Maynard said my daughter Sierra Lucas is here in spirit. Hi, ladies, says Monica. Hi, Jenny Flagg.
You guys are quick and on the ball.
Yeah, they're all right.
Yeah.
Hi, T. It's good to see you. Haven't seen T in a while. Hi, T. Hi, Patty. Welcome. Glad you're all here. So good to have you all with us today. Welcome. Mama Cole's going to be doing some lives here in just a minute. I just want to give you a heads up. We are doing a couple of events. So other than these lives, I'm doing a live tomorrow. Sarah Red Crow is currently struggling. She's not feeling well. So sending healing prayers to her. She's got some strep throat, so she needs to have some time off. So I'm doing a live tomorrow, okay? So yeah, I just scheduled it today. Yeah, it is strep.
That's what I thought.
And then I'm doing a live in Zoom tomorrow, so to change it up a little bit. And we're also, and Jamie Angel will be doing a live at the end of the week, Thursday. And then next Sunday, this Sunday coming up, we're having an event called it's called Mabon. Mabon is a celebration of the harvest. It's very common for people that like to honor the cycles of the earth. Mabon actually comes from, it's a word that comes from the Celts, that means harvest. And it's actually also a word that was made up by some witch in the 60s. Okay, so it's you know, it's just a word, but it's mostly just to mark a special holiday that was created not that long ago. But it was pulled from some of the ancient peoples like the Celts and stuff, where we honor the cycles of the earth. Okay, so if you're interested in doing that sort of thing, we're having an event. Mama Cole will be there. There will be free group readings. We'll be doing like group readings. I think Jamie Angel will be there. I'll be there. I don't know if Sarah will be there. It'll depend on if she's feeling good. There'll probably be some other people there. So we'll be having a great little party on Zoom on Sunday night, and that the time is all listed there. It's at 5:30 Mountain Time, 7:30 Eastern Time. And then the following Sunday, we're having on the 29th, we're having a prayer circle for everyone in the group. We're going to sort of host a prayer circle where everybody can come together. Mama Cole and Sarah and Jamie Angel, everybody from Psychic Insights going to come together. We're all going to pray for each other. We're going to, send intentions out. Bright Hawk's going to come help us with some music. Bright Hawk will also be at Maven. Maybe she'll have a fun story for us or something like that. We'll all be practicing together. This is all about building community. So I just wanted to give you a little tag there so that you guys know. Look for the events in the group. Look at the events in the group so you can keep up on what's going on in case you got lost there. That was a lot. Hi, Brandy. It was a lot, but that's what's going on. I'm so glad you're here, Carly.
Yay, Carly. I'm so glad you're here.
This is my first group. I'm excited. This is your first group, meaning this is your first like live reading, or this is the first Facebook group you've been in? Okay. Welcome, Simon. Great to see you. Kathy, 11:04 p.m. in the UK. Kathy, I hope you can get up. Don't stay up too late. Catch me tomorrow. Tomorrow night, it'll only be 8 for you.
In Ireland, and the same thing. She goes, I'm going to try to stay up. I was like, oh, that's so wild. It's sunny here. I'm in Florida, and it's bright, sunshiny.
Just think about the way the earth moves.
I love it.
Hi, Kareen. Yeah. And we're so glad everybody's here. Hi, Chelly-Ann. And glad you'll be there, Kristen. We'll look forward to seeing you. Hi, Eileen. And Crystal McKnight says, ahoy, hey, Mama Cole, and greetings to all. I assume you must know Crystal.
Hi, Crystal. Yes, I know Crystal. That's Mermaid Crystal. Aloha.
Oh, okay. Okay.
She's a friend from my classes.
Carly said, this is the first time I'm in this one. I just found you guys from a post I had about my husband. Oh, I probably mentioned that the free readings was coming up. Yeah. Hi, Heather. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. The group is just banging it out. Lots of people in the group tuning in. So, Mama Cole, do you have anything you want to say before we get started?
Honestly, I'm Mama Cole. I'm like ready to get to work because you guys got so many people lined up. My name is Cheryl, Mama Cole. I've been doing this professionally, I'd say, 5-6 years, but communicating with the dead my whole life. Honestly, I didn't really understand that everybody didn't do it as a little kid. I just thought everybody had little buddies hanging around and stuff. To me, it's nothing unusual. The messages that come through in the mini reading are usually pretty quick, pretty to the point. Just be open to receive. That's all you have to do. And also, sometimes the messages that come through won't be meant for just the one person I'm reading for. So if Spirit doesn't guide us right to you, your messages still will come through probably in other readings. So just be open to receive the messages. But we do have quite a few ready. Like, you guys are right on the ball. So what I do is I just will tell you the message, be open to receive. If you can validate, yes, that makes sense. Please tell Hollis as soon as you can, because then they keep going with more information usually.
Yeah, just try to be as quick as you can. Yeah. So I'm calling upon Monica Henyon Call. Monica Henyon Call, I think Mama Cole's going to start with you. Monica said she would love a reading. She's in the group right now.
And there's
Monica Henyon Call.
Going off of your name. Is it a masculine? I get like there's a masculine presence around you. Older man. Old suit. I'd say this is probably like your dad or your great uncle or something, because this is an older gentleman. I'm not sure if that's who you're trying to reach. I get you're trying to reach somebody younger, but this guy has come forward, and he has he didn't have a whole lot of money. Like, his suit is not like, it's an older suit, but it's baggy, like it's ill-fitting, and it's 20 years old or something. So just know that he's coming forward right now. What message do you have for her, honey? Just about for you to embrace life. The biggest message for you is to be open to receive. Yeah, possibly your uncle. For you to be open to receive, life is so much more than what you're able to see in front of you. For you to be open to the possibilities, and which is really funny. I had a reading just very similar to that today. For you just to be receptive and open. That's how you're going to get through this grief. I also believe that she's lost someone young. It's not just your uncle, but he's coming forward to help guide you through this grief, because the other grief is extremely heavy, and that probably requires a private reading. Yeah. I get there's something. He's coming forward just like as a fatherly figure, and he's really humble. Like, again, he wasn't a man of much wealth because of the suit and stuff, but lots of pride and honor, because he has like a single flower for her. So please know, I'm not sure what the other loss is, but I get that it's extremely sensitive.
Well, she just lost her grandmother.
Okay, well,
So I don't know if she was incredibly close to her grandmother.
Yeah, it might be. So
I don't know. She's not saying yet.
It's okay. So. It's okay. But I believe the grandma's probably related to this gentleman. More than likely they're related. I think it's her brother.
She's saying she raised me like her daughter. So it's like losing her mother, really.
Yeah.
So then that's like losing her mother. Yeah.
I get that. That's how I was with my grandma. Yeah, my grandma took very good care of me, and she pretty much every summer. Okay, let me see what she's got.
She's saying yes. So yeah, she's validating what we just said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's probably, you need a private reading for that, just because it for the validation and the comfort and peace. Which
maybe she's
normal.
Maybe she's private.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Perhaps she's private, because that's not normal for me. Like, normally I can just have, but I believe, yeah, she's probably pretty private.
A private person. Was your grandmother a private person, Monica?
Yeah, because we are being broadcast everywhere.
Yeah, this is being broadcast to a lot of people. How would she feel if you put her on stage?
I don't think she was comfortable with that. That's what it is, and that's okay.
Oh, yeah, she's saying, she's private. Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay. That's why he came forward instead. It's okay. It doesn't mean
why your uncle came.
Yeah, it does not mean that she doesn't want to communicate with you, just in a private setting. That's all.
Yeah, she's saying she understands. I think Monica gets it, because like we can imagine like putting your grandma on a stage. Your grandma's like, "Oh my God, there's like 100 people watching me right now." Okay, so like
my grandma was the microphone. Is this thing on?
She's actually laughing. She thinks it's quite funny. Yeah, exactly. So just imagine. Spirits are aware that there's 100 or so people watching right now. Okay, so
and what's funny is, on the opposite spectrum, is that you'll have some of the people show up, some of the spirits will show up, and be like, "Hey, what's good?" Like, they like it. So
some spirits are like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna hog the stage right now." Yeah, you gotta ask them to step down.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you so much. Right. Thank you, honey.
Thanks for validating, Monica.
Yeah. Thank you, honey.
Okay. I don't think it's ever too soon, Kathy. So I'm gonna go ahead and reach out to you, Kathy. Kathy, I feel called to you. Two of my loved ones passed very recently. She says, "I hope I'm not expecting too soon." I don't think there is too soon.
No. I don't think there's ever too soon. And I get it's her parent, like either parents or grandparents. Again, the bonds are hard because so many of our grandparents did raise a like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I get like a couple, but I'm not sure if they're together. It's a man and woman from different family, like. But older, yeah, she's feeling very lost. It's okay, Kathy. And it's been very recent. Hard to find your ground right now, and that's okay. You just have to slowly just keep doing the daily task, especially tea, coffee, which is really funny. Like, you have to continue your daily routines despite them not being there. I get one of them, perhaps you were the caretaker, and I keep wanting to pick up my pendulum, but I'm grounded from it for a bit. So that's why, if you see my hand go up. So I get one, you were a caretaker. That's why you're kind of feeling lost and stuff. And that's okay. That's totally to be expected. Life will go on. It's just finding the new normal.
She said that's her new addiction, tea and coffee.
There you go. There. Well, so that know that they're acknowledging that, and that's okay. Make sure it's healthy. Like, don't overly do the coffee because it's not good on your heart. And that's, I'm getting it's a grandma or a mother.
And she's saying
100%.
caretaker,
Yes, I get that.
caretaker, 100%. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So she's telling you just watch the tea and do the teas. Oh, I make tea. Like, I love the teas because you can do so many combinations of the herbal teas. And now, are you? She's so cute. Are you slamming these teas and this coffee, or are you actually sitting and smelling and enjoying the experience? Call out. She's saying, honey, just you need to just slow down and experience and just enjoy the essence of life. Even though I get that
she's slamming it, by the way. She's slamming them.
Okay.
And then she says here she's caring for her mom who has dementia.
Yeah.
And dementia is half on the other side and half here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then her dad, she lost in December.
Yes. My husband also has dementia, so I understand what you're living through. And that's it. And she's really encouraging the tea time. She'll enjoy tea with you. Just watch the heat of it. I get that might be something where you can connect. And like Hollis says, yeah, she's kind of in between both worlds right now. Like, you'll see glimpses of her and then she goes, please know she's not suffering at all. She's very happy despite how it appears. Cause I know she gets distressed and stuff. The eclipse is heck right now. You can tell I haven't slept much. My husband has the beginning stages of dementia, and it's really wonky on him right now. The energies, and just on me too, the energies are really messed up. So for her, just be patient and enjoy the sweetness that you have with her now. Then your father is visiting her. So she does communicate with him. Okay. You'll get through this, Kathy. You're doing a lot. You really are. You will get through it. I know it's tough. But savor and enjoy those teas. That's the biggest message, is for you not to rush through all the duties and stuff. Because I know that part of her isn't here, but she still is. Like, she still can hear and understand, even though part of her's still on the other side. It's a beautiful dynamic, and you're given a very beautiful gift of time right now. Okay, so just kind of savor it a little bit. You don't have to rush. You don't have to just, and I know sometimes as a caretaker, you're slamming that coffee just to stay awake. And I get it. She's saying just to enjoy the sweetness and savor it. And your dad's okay. He's with his family. And he is helping watch over your mom too. So they'll be reunited again. And lost my husband. Yeah. I was always making him tea. Yeah. You've had a lot. That's why your mom's so present. She's trying to mother you through. Wow. That's beautiful. When you're ready, you would benefit definitely from a private reading too, because you have had a lot. But she's really trying to help you through this. That's why she presented for like the energy. That's beautiful. So just know that your mom is trying. She is there supporting you, even though it's a little different now. Please know she really is. Mm-hmm. You're so welcome, Kathy. I'm so sorry for your loss, sweetheart. Hang in there, honey.
She's also sending you love.
Yeah.
I hope your husband has an easy time.
Me too.
So everybody, I'm not the only one that heard it. A whole bunch of people on the last reading that you were doing, Mama Cole, I don't think you heard it, but it was like this weird static. But the weird part about it is that it was in the rhythm of a certain song. And I'm not sure what song it was because it didn't go on long enough, but I was like, wait a minute, I know that rhythm. So I think it might have had something to do with that other reading, but it was weird. So I'm just saying it didn't last long enough. It only lasted maybe a minute. And I wasn't the only one that heard it. So I just want to validate. There's a whole bunch of people in the group. Jenny Fleeg, who's like, anyone else have that static a minute ago? And where's that tapping noise, says Amber. And all kinds of stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, we have to acknowledge this
Okay.
happening. Like, it
So
was
whoever
weird.
that was, thanks. So if somebody's loved one a musician, that's probably music is a thing. Often in my reads, I'll get music before they even come through, and
I
I'll
think it's
tell
an
the
old
people.
rock and roll song. If I could hear it
Okay.
again, I could place the song. I'm very good at that. So I was listening to it and I was like, what is that? It's like a rock and roll song. It was
Oh,
like the
wow.
rhythm of a rock and roll
I wonder if
song.
it was the uncle before.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it
During
was
that
the
reading.
uncle. Yeah.
Okay. So, but I didn't want to interrupt you because you were going, and I was just going to let it go. I thought, I was like, it's just you, Hollis. But now I'm looking at it's like Kristen and Corrine. Look, I heard that. I heard it. Everybody's like, I heard it. And I'm like, okay, so we got to say something now.
Do you know what's really
Okay.
funny? When you hang around a medium long enough, like me, that stuff happens all the time. Like, I freak my neighbor out a lot. She's like, how the heck did that happen? Like, the car will break. Like,
Yeah.
one time we're at the store, the whole front end of her car falls off. Like, the fender, she hit the curb, the whole fender fell off. A Chevy Impala, strangest thing, but the whole front end falls off. An old man pulls up beside me. I'm talking 75, 80 years old. We live in a little tiny town. And he goes, my wife just did that in Gainesville last week. Let me help you. Hold on. And he proceeds to put it up. It wasn't even like a minute later because she's just sitting there going, what do I do? And he put, it was just clips. Your bumper's held on by clips. That's all it was. But yeah, strange stuff like that happens all the time. Let's roll with
So so just so everybody knows is that I just kind of go through and try to pick people. First of all, I'm gonna say that I'm a Virgo, so I'm very practical. I have a Libra moon that's very intuitive, but at the same time also likes to be fair. So and I'm a Scorpio rising, so I tend to have a soft spot for certain people with disabilities or people that are like the underdog in any way. So anyway, with all of that play, I try to do the best I can to pick people that haven't had a reading or whatever my intuition calls to me. So this person, Amanda King, anything from my son. Sometimes I feel really soft towards moms, but
I so get
Amanda.
it. Okay, now what's really funny, my husband King is a family name of ours. That's recently I've had Coles and Kings. That's really funny. And your son. Now I have a question because somewhere in this group somebody posted. I'm just going to ask if this is your son, and I'm not sure, probably not, but I'm just going to post it. There was a young man posted with a large beer at a pub in front of a Guinness sign. It was like a glass sign with gold writing. Was that your son? If not, it's okay. But I'm just saying, because this boy's been here like 3 times through tonight's live readings. So
okay.
I'm like, if it's not him, it's okay. But just if his family's here, I just want them to know that he's been
Just
hanging
saying
out.
no.
Okay, that's okay. Okay. Okay, Amanda.
Amanda King.
There he is. There he is. He's okay, sweetheart. Whew. I get 20. Oh, wow. They were very, very, very close.
Go with your first intuition.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was 21, which is what you almost said.
25. Yeah.
I heard you. It was on the tip of your tongue, but you're
I'm sorry.
Yep.
I'm sorry. The mother's sons kind of get me sometimes, and I can feel the love and the bond of this. He went way too soon, and I get, was he ill? I get more like he was sick. He was ill. This could be like a mental health thing too. It could not, may not be a physical. He's one that, yeah, very close. Like he watched over you. Your bond was almost like very inseparable. That's why you're so lost right now.
Yeah, she's saying that they were very connected still.
Yeah, good.
And she just said that he's a type 1 diabetic since he was 9.
Okay, yeah, because I get there was some kind of health struggle and stuff. He doesn't struggle anymore. He's totally at peace. He's very worried. Like he's concerned about you because of your closeness. He does check on you. He does hear you. You're not a bother, Mom, ever. Like, he wants you to know you can never talk to him too much. And do you have his ashes, or do you go see him all the time? Because he's like, there's something that you do daily or very often. It's either his ashes. I think you have his ashes at the house with a big picture behind him. Because he's acknowledging, like, you have this ritual that you're doing. I see a big picture. I believe it's his urn. Yeah, you feel him a lot. Please know you are interacting with him, because he's showing me like on a daily.
She says, I literally talk to him all the time.
Yeah. And he is answering you.
Have his ashes.
She does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I see almost like an altar, and that's perfect. You need, keep doing that. You can keep adding the things to it. He loves that. But he's not too keen on the picture. Oh, this is funny. Okay. Do you have like okay. I'm a boy, so I'm just going to say, he's like, do you got a dorky picture of me, Mom? Like, that didn't look like him in real life. Like, it's like one of those, like the school senior picture or something. Is it like a senior picture or something instead of like the real life down to earth dude that he was? It's in a lighthouse. But what about the picture? Do you have a picture like right by it that's like, where he looks real prim and proper?
She's laughing. She's like laughing really loud. She's like, yes. Oh my God. She's laughing. There we got the static again.
Okay. Okay, so no, he's here. Like, he's totally, he goes, put a real picture, Mom. Like one of you and him together. Okay. Like real life, not. See, now these are that's my bracelets there. But yeah, he was.
Yeah, but it's stopped now.
Okay. So it's just sometimes if you're hearing music and tapping and stuff, it's okay. It's just him validating and confirming.
She says it's a senior picture.
Yeah, that's what he said too. He doesn't like it. So, and it's not that he doesn't. He's just like, Mom, come on. Like,
she says he's a goofy ass and he loves messing with electronics.
Yes. Yeah. Also, that might be him messing with electronics too. Because I have that happen. I have one lady that I read for, like a regular, and her husband would mess with my electronics before the thing, like a lot, and he'd play music and stuff. Yeah, he would play music also.
Probably with your streaming music, and she's like, that is so him.
Yeah. Okay.
She's laughing.
So just know that was his gift to you tonight, Mom. That was him just validating and coming through. And he's one who's not afraid, young guy. Of course he's, So when you see different personalities, I want, some of the loved ones who didn't come through. That's because they're more private and stuff. This is a young 21-year-old man, prime of his life, showing off for his mama. Like, hey, Mom, check this out. Because they talk all the time, And that's funny, though, about the picture.
Mm-hmm.
That's really funny. So I hope that helped you, Amanda. Take care, sweetheart. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect. That was sweet. Too funny.
Oh my gosh. My. All right. So I'm just going to scroll back up.
Okay.
All right.
And if the family of the guy with the Guinness beer comes up, say, hey. It's a young guy. And I think they're like they're not here. It's somewhere like England or something.
Okay.
Sister Gail, I would be
so Eileen says, is there any way you can reach my sister Gail?
Yes. Okay, is she the older sister and you're the little sister, or is she your little sister and you're the old? Like, I get she's the older. Maybe you're the older.
I don't know. She just said yes, but she wasn't clear about which one.
I get like 2 years apart. They're very close in age.
She is oldest.
You're older. Okay. So it's your little sister. She's older.
No,
okay, you're
she's older. Eileen's the little sister.
Okay, you're the little sister. So it wasn't your job to watch and protect her. Like, she's saying you might have some guilt or something. Like, perhaps you guys weren't super close at the end. Like, maybe you're a little more distant, and she doesn't want you to feel guilt. Like maybe you had a little
Get
bit of
that
a
static
falling out.
again.
That's
Okay.
funny. I don't know what that is. So please just know, and she's showing me you guys very close as young kids. Like you were almost like twins because you were so close in age. It might be those Irish twins, which I don't know what that means. I think that's like 2 years apart, 18 months, something like that. Because I get very, very close. But then as you got older, 20s, you guys were close and stuff. But just as you got older, got a little busier. Just life got busy. But she's good. Like she's okay. She keeps saying like guilt, like you just feel guilty or you feel like you should have done something different or
Yeah, that's what she just said. I have guilt. I wasn't there for her when she died. Okay.
That's fine. She timed that. My eyes were closed. I don't know if you saw, because the majority of the time I close my eyes so I don't have the outside stimuli. So she was validating exactly what you just said. She doesn't want you to have guilt. Why would she want you there when she passed? Like sometimes a lot of us feel guilt because we weren't there when they passed, but sometimes they don't want you there. Like that sounds kind of cold, but it's not. It's just they don't want you to go through that trauma of experiencing their death. It's like
yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's traumatic.
Yep.
The body goes through some stuff and it happens. And so please don't feel guilt. She doesn't want you to feel guilt. She's actually grateful. And I believe she came to you and you know that she did. When she died, she came to you either like right before she died or right after. That was her. She wants me to validate that for 100%. She didn't want you to see her like that. Okay. So I hope that brings you some peace.
She says she understands that. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, good. I'm so glad, Eileen. And that's one of those readings that also helps others. Some of us aren't able to be present when our loved ones pass, but it's sometimes that's like you could be sitting at the bed in hospice beside your loved one for weeks on end, and then you just happen to get up and go to the bathroom and they pass. It's because they wanted to pass. They didn't want you to have to experience that loss, that it was just easier for them. Okay. So thank you, Eileen.
Yeah.
That's tough. I get it. But it doesn't mean the love is any different or anything. She doesn't want you to think that.
Eileen said thank you.
You're so very welcome, honey.
Okay. All right. Are we ready for the next one?
Mm-hmm.
So Melissa Walker in the group, she lost her only child in August 10th.
Oh my goodness gracious, sweetheart. Melissa. I'm so sorry. And young too. I get he was very young, like 10 sticks out. Wow, could he have been? Wow.
Or that was his favorite time or something.
Yeah, because I get a lot of 10s. I see a lot of 10s. And you're not responding.
Like the number 10. No, I don't see anything yet.
Yeah. And you need to know you're not responsible. I know as a mother, like we feel it's our job to protect and like things like that. You have a lot of guilt also. So it's not any mistake that you're right behind Eileen. He doesn't want you to feel any guilt or anything at all.
She hasn't said anything yet.
It's okay. I get he was young. I get he was younger.
No, I don't think so. She said that he was born at 1040. That's the only
he likes
reference
10
for the number 10.
He likes 10.
Yeah.
That'd be one for Hollis with the 10s.
Maybe.
The numbers, I'm just saying the number stuff. Okay, what else do you have, sweetheart? I get he's really shy, just quiet. Just hold on.
She said he was 27.
Yeah. He's very quiet for a 20. Like I think I'm understanding. Yeah. Was he shy or I believe he might be ashamed or maybe but see that's not really just humble, perhaps. Maybe a little bit more humble. Making sure you're okay, Mom. I think he may have struggled in life. Kind of delicate subject matter. And I have boys at the same age, exactly the same. I have a 27-year-old and a 25-year-old. And he's like, Mom, it wasn't anything you did. It wasn't your raising or anything else. I get that he kind of just took a different path in life that wasn't always, didn't always meet your approval. And you really tried to help him. But
She
we all
said that he could be very quiet at times.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Like, I'm not getting a whole lot of information, but I'm just getting that some of his life choices weren't the best, but had nothing to do with you, had nothing to do with your raising. And he is very humble. I get more humble, just a quiet, humble, very sweet boy. Very, very sweet. Very quiet and to himself. Yeah, I get like he was just more to himself. A little socially awkward, around others and stuff. He wasn't like a big group. I get more he was like a gamer, more quiet in the house. He wants you just to keep going forward, Mom. You'll find a way. The sun will still shine, he says. Yeah, he lived different than what he wanted. And I think that's part of this. The subject matter is a little sensitive. And that's okay. That's okay. He just wants you to know he's okay now. That's the biggest message for you, is to know that he's okay now and his lifestyle is conducive with how it should be, perhaps. I think that's the easiest way to say what he's trying to tell you.
She's saying that he loved his games, so he is a gamer.
Yeah. But he's okay. He just doesn't want you to worry at all or feel responsible. That's the biggest thing. Not yours isn't so much guilt, it's just responsible. Like, we all have free will, and you taught him to make choices for himself. Do you know what I mean? Like, you allowed him to take that path instead of trying to control him and stuff. You allowed him the free will and the choices in life, which is what a good mom does. And he's acknowledging that you did everything correctly as a mother. Okay. So.
And Jamie asked, Jamie Maynard asked, do you actually see them? Mama Cole? I think you just see some parts or an impression of them, right?
Sometimes it just depends. Sometimes I'll see a whole person, and like the uncle, I saw his clothes, like I see them, but it's really weird. It's almost like I see them in the space where they're at. Okay. Mm-hmm. And then other times I'll see like an energetic imprint. That's rare. But like him, there's times I just hear, like him, I didn't see him. If they're quiet and subdued, I'll hear them and I'll get the messages, but I don't always see their physical. But a lot of times, I actually do see. It's really different though. It's like not in my head.
Said I love
where they're at.
Melissa Walker said, I love him with all my heart.
I'm sure.
Wanted the best for him. I'm sure you did. And Amber Bozeman asked, how long after losing a loved one can you connect with them? Me and Mama Cole both say right away, actually. It's really dependent on the medium, but a lot of us can connect right away. I can even connect before they pass, and so can you, Mama Cole, right? Okay. So Bernadette Duffy said, the young man with the Guinness pick may have been my son. We were at the Guinness factory in Ireland last year. He passed away 17 weeks ago. Bernadette, did you post that picture in the group?
Like in a chat or something? I think it was in the chat or something, and it's like a gold mirror. Yeah, I know that's him. Yeah. He's like, where have you been, Mom? Because I don't know what happened. That must have been why I couldn't comment on the picture. Because I remember seeing the picture, then I looked for it, and I didn't know where it went because he wanted to be here. So please know he's okay. And that Guinness Stout, that's so funny because I'm an old bartender. So I knew, right, like when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's cool. And I wanted to comment on it because I knew he was like in a pub, but it was the actual factory. That's cool as heck. See, now he approves of that picture. Now he wants the other.
She
'Cause now-
said Guinness is like a big deal in their family. It's kind
yeah,
of a big thing.
yeah, some families it is. Oh, that's so funny though. Yeah, but he's so proud that you chose that picture. Like he goes, thanks for not doing the senior picture.
She said,
Like their kid.
she said she didn't post anything, but I don't know
Oh,
if she might have it in her
oh,
house.
that's really funny because there's a picture. Okay, so now we're gonna have to figure it out. But anyway, that's okay. No worries at all. 17 weeks. Wow.
She wanted to know that he's okay because she
Yeah,
keeps.
he's
She says
very
she keeps
good.
asking.
Yeah, he's very good. And he says part of the reason you're not, you keep asking stuff and you feel like you're not feeling anything. You are. It's just the grief is so heavy right now. Okay.
She's saying she posted it on her personal page. I'm sure you didn't have access to that. You don't even know who she is. Uh,
I swear,
And her
was
per-
he like in a brown shirt in front of a mirror with Guinness and it had gold and has a beer, big, huge beer in it, like a big one. And I think he's by himself. I don't know if there was somebody beside him. And I don't know. That's really weird. Because I swear it was in the chat or something. Now I'm going to have to go back and look. But anyway, he's around. He's okay. And a beautiful big smile.
she's validating that that's the right.
That's really wild. Maybe he showed me in my mind before you got here.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, because he's been around all day. And what's really funny was right before this, I'm not kidding you, right before that I had a reading and the woman was over in Ireland. That's
Oh my
really
gosh.
wild.
With the Guinness thing.
Yeah, that's okay. So just know that he's very prominently here. And showing you that he's okay. Can't drink the beer and have where he's at. That's a human thing. So that's probably why the beer's so prominent. He's like, he misses the beer. Like, you're so welcome, Bernadette. That is so funny. So I don't know how good job. And just know that's your son really communicating. Like, he don't care how he has to do it. Somehow I have an image in my head that's really cool, Bernadette. Please know that he's really validating you. And that's what us mediums are for. When you're having grief and if you're having issues, that's why we're here. We'll help you connect and communicate. Especially like Kyle said right after that, that's when you really, it helps a lot. It's hard because the world's just been torn out from under you. Yeah, I get it. I hope that helps, Bernadette. That was really cool. Thank you.
Shireen, she was saying she also asked for a reading a little earlier.
Yes.
Shireen, I'm pretty sure she's still with us because she just said that.
Yes, she is. She's also extremely gifted. That's why you smell and yeah. And honestly, some of that's Claire. Hold on. All your Claire's really good. I always get them all mixed up. Claire Gustins? Taste?
Oh.
Isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, taste and smell is actually a Claire gift. And there's sometimes you could smell like cigarette smoke and stuff. Some of us do have, like, you smell cigarette smoke, roses. Those are loved ones that can making their presence known. And Shireen, I do happen to know you personally, and you are extremely gifted. So that's that is definitely one of your gifts. Yeah, we work together in a global healing group every Friday. So she's very gifted, and she's just learning also. But yeah, that's your gifts are your senses. Not everybody has the same. Some of us, like, I see, some feel, hear, smell, taste. I've known mediums who physically feel. I could not imagine. I would not want that one. That would be a hard gift to physically feel. And it's difficult to see. Sometimes I don't want to see, but it is what it is. So I hope that helps, Shireen.
All right. She said thank you.
You're so welcome, honey.
All right. Hold on a second.
Sure.
I just had. There's a person that I've seen a couple of times. He's come into. He's been here a few times. Oh, here he is. I knew it was just a minute ago. Bob Robert is hangs out in my YouTube occasionally asking for readings. Did any females come through for Bob Robert?
His grandma. Your grandma, very prominent. Very, very prominent. I'm getting your one who, yeah, you hang out on YouTube, watch a lot of TV and stuff like that, and your grandma is like, life's to be lived, and it doesn't always. There's more than the TV. Like, she's really loving on you, like very motherly. One of those outside grandmas. You know, my, don't you have something to do? You should be outside. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's very
There we
cute.
go again with the static. There we go again with the
Oh,
static.
so just know that they're validating. That's really funny that it's like right after the very beginning of the reading. So she's just wanting you to enjoy the sweetness of life. Also, that's also been a message throughout the night too, is just to enjoy life. The separations that you have experienced are tough and difficult for sure, but you just need to keep going. Keep going forward, keep moving forward, and to live life. That life, she's really saying you need to get out of that. Like, you need to just do a little bit more. And that could just be as simple as like just taking a walk and just exploring the neighborhood, or going for a cup of coffee at the restaurant in the morning. Just, she's afraid you're going to turn into a hermit. I hope this is like, she's like, come on, honey, get out. And we all do that. Like, seriously, we all have moments in life that we just kind of hermified. You know what I mean?
I do it all the time.
Yeah, me too. I love home. I like home. like COVID was not really that big of a deal for me because I'm home most of the time anyway.
Yeah. I was like, oh, awesome.
Yeah. So everybody else is too. So that's what she's just saying, is that she really wants you to get out and live a little bit more. And just challenge yourself, because we know that it gets very comfortable inside, but you don't want.
Bob Robert says that he's a hermit right now.
So she's calling you out, and that's okay. It's all right. And I love your name. That's my husband. My husband's name is Bob. Bobby.
Oh, really?
So
all right, Bob. And check Bianca. There's this reading is actually being broadcasted to like 6 or 7 pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 Facebook pages, a YouTube channel, a Twitch channel, and 2 Facebook groups with like 30,000 people in it.
So they're coming from everyone. That's why Hollis does that, and I just sit here and read.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm here. Yeah. You're welcome, Bob. You're welcome. It's okay, Bianca. I was just trying to clear it up for you. Just trying to clear it up for you. You can kind of see with like the little Facebook. I can see that you're from Facebook, and you can see Bob Robert is actually from YouTube. See the little YouTube thing? And when they're playing, they're coming from a group. Kayla, I agree. It kind of sounds like a hard rock or a metal song, the static. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I totally agree. Oops. I totally agree.
Crazy.
Kayla.
I'll have to watch this tomorrow on YouTube.
Yeah, you should watch it because it's kind of wild. It's like all of a sudden it just comes out of nowhere and you're like, what's happening there? Okay. Anyway, Tony Kershaw. My mom passed tragically. Any messages from her?
She's great.
See, Bianca, see how that looks? That's coming from the group.
Yeah.
See how it looks a little different?
She's doing really good. Like, she's saying that she did pass very tragically. She's dancing now. She's celebrating life. There's another reference to, like, she's not drinking, but celebration parties. I get, like, she liked to celebrate. Was she like a hostess? Because she looks like she's at a wedding with a cocktail. like in a party dress. But I'm not getting like she was a partier at all, but that she enjoyed hostessing, celebrating maybe the holidays and things like that. She was the one that always did that. She wants you to make sure that that continues, because I get that it's new. And even though mom's not here, you still please make sure that the family gathers for the holidays and that you continue the traditions. That's her biggest thing. You're going to have to find a new norm, Tony. It's going to be very different this year. And she realizes that. And she doesn't want you to think that she missed out on anything. Like, she says, I lived a very good life. Like, there's nothing that she feels that she missed out on, like she should have accomplished. Like, she feels that she accomplished everything, and raising her children was her biggest accomplishment, she says. So I hope that validated. Like,
She did
Yeah.
say she did. So I'm assuming she's validating what you said about her.
Yeah, the celebrations. That's her biggest message, because nobody else I've seen, like, she's like in a with big table, like in a room with big tables, like a celebration. So please continue those. It's hard. I know it's difficult and stuff, but I get she's probably the one who gathered the family. So now someone else, please make sure that that continues. Okay. Thank you, honey. That was a good, thank you.
There must be some sort of aspect to Neptune today, because now I'm smelling foods that I'm like, my spouse isn't cooking anything. Why am I keep smelling like, I'm not sure what it is.
Is it the eclipse or so? See, I love that you know the
It
planet.
could be the eclipse. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure the eclipse is in a conversation with Neptune. Neptune's our psychic planet. It's in retrograde. It's in retrograde, though. I don't think it goes direct until after the election. But anyway, yeah, okay. Crystal's like, yeah, Neptune and Saturn.
Yeah,
Is Neptune and Saturn Crystal, you're in astrology. Okay. Are Neptune and Saturn, are they in a trine or a square or something? Because I'm not that. There's somebody else here that was smelling and tasting.
Yeah, Shireen was too. She was.
And then we have the static, and then oh my gosh, okay.
And you have quite a few other. I really love how empathetic and coaching. Oh, thank you.
So Samantha McCaffrey said, I really love how empathetic and coaching you are, Mama Cole. Your reading name is so perfect for you.
Thank you.
That's very sweet.
Thank you so much.
Kareen thinks that it's Nothing Else Matters by song Metallica. The eclipse is in between them, Neptune and Saturn. Well, Saturn's in Pisces. Neptune's in Pisces. Oh, you mean in between? Okay, I got it. Forget it. I'm like, they're both in Pisces. All right, so anyway, I get it. All right. They're conjunct.
I don't.
Okay, it means they're all on top of each other. So Neptune and Saturn and the moon and the sun are all on top of each other for the eclipse. They're just like, and so that just means whatever comes through, it's all going to be all yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's why we can't sleep and everything's a little funky.
Yeah. So anyone with like strong Pisces placements, I told my daughter-in-law, I told her, I was like, she has a sun in Pisces and Saturn in Pisces, and Saturn's going to be right on her Saturn. She's in her Saturn returns during this eclipse. I'm like, hang on, sweetie, hang on. Any Pisces should hang on, because there's a lot going on there. Virgo should hang on too. I'm just gonna say.
That's me.
So Kat is pretty sure
it's
that
Metallica.
the clicking is Metallica. So let's connect to the clicking
Kat.
and see if it's Kat. Kat, that's the second or third time that Kat has said that she thinks the clicking is her husband.
Yeah. He's like, it's about time. Was he a drummer? Or drum? You know, like, you know how the guys always sit? Yeah. Yeah, it's him.
Definitely. Oh, Nothing Else Matters is kind of about death a little bit. Kind of. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I can only
say he's not a drummer. She's not a drummer, but Metallica is very drum heavy.
Yeah, it's the beat. But, I like that.
Okay, but she said he did bang on stuff. Okay, well, he's a drummer.
Yeah, he's showing me the banging. Okay, yes, that's him, and he's like, it's about time. I can't even hear it, but he was definitely getting a message to you, Kat. So please know, he done stopped everything. How many times did he do it? Like 3 or 4? Oh, if it was 3, that's funny, because there's that number 3 again. No, it was more than that. Yeah, that's
he
definitely
kicked out our speaker.
Oh my goodness. So please know he's using music to communicate with you. Very much so. So listen to the songs. You know, when you just get in the car and you turn the radio on, or you play your Alexa and you're just like, just play something. Those songs, he does have messages. Like, I would, after this, listen to that song. I don't even remember the words. That's a pretty heavy song too. But he's just telling you nothing else matters. Like for right now, yeah, he talks through your car stereo. So he messes with electronics.
Yeah, it's a pretty heavy song, and when you watch the video, you think it's about death, but when you listen to the lyrics, I think it's actually about being your authentic self.
Yeah.
So I think it's like symbolic of letting your mask die and becoming your authentic self. But
there you go.
That's what the song is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It really wants you to listen to that, like the messages within. It's probably for more than you too.
Mm-hmm. It's a very interesting song. If you read the lyrics, nothing else matters is very clear that you should, nothing else matters but to be your authentic self.
Yeah.
And that's actually exactly what astrology says, and mediumship demands. If you're a medium, you have to be your authentic self.
Yeah.
So probably not going to go well.
No. So that's honestly, there's really a lot for me to add. He's validating it's about time, and he's using, it's about damn time that you realize it's me. And he just wants you to know, just nothing else matters. Just cling to the love and the validations that he is giving you with the music and stuff, and listen to those. There's messages within the music that you need to hear in the times that he's sending them to you, because he still is very much involved in your life. Very, very much involved. Because like there's decisions that you're having to make and you're like, oh my gosh, why aren't you here? Why can't you be here? He is. And he is helping you. And that's amazing. He's doing it through the music and the car stereos. So please know that's just your connection. That's just the way that you have progressed through the grief. Everybody can communicate. Yeah, the art's him. Why do you have
asking?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
She said a thank you, and that she loves him so much.
Yeah. And
by the way, Kat, he can hear you.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't have to. Yeah, he can hear you. And you're okay. You already knew that art was him. That's part of it. Just lean into your heart, honey. Just lean in, and you're going to hear those messages. You're going to feel the validations. We're just like a little bridge right now. Anyone can do this. You'll get to where you'll be able to communicate freely and accept the messages too. Now, are you smelling something else?
Oh my gosh, I'm smelling the whole time. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I'm trying to place the smell. I don't know what it is. Okay. All right. I feel him a lot when I paint. Yeah, it's the eclipse. It's like starting to happen. It's a lunar eclipse first. It happens tomorrow night exactly at 8:45 p.m. Mountain time. So that's 10:45 Eastern time.
Wow.
Okay, Kat said that I'm a medium because of him. I hear the light language in the art when it's done.
Yes, okay. Beautiful. Would you be willing to share a piece of that? Smoke and bourbon is what you smell.
I don't think so. No? Something cooking.
Something's cooking.
Something cooking.
Somebody's grandma's cooking.
Something.
Somebody's grandma.
If it was bourbon, I would know what that is. Yeah. Yeah.
Smoke and bourbon.
Oh my
I'd love to see a piece of your artwork, Kat. Seriously.
Yeah. She said, I don't know where to put my art.
Well, aren't you on one of the groups, I'm assuming?
Yeah, you can just post it in the group if you want.
Yeah.
Sure. Yep.
Yeah, he's helping guide you. That's part of your grief journey is the art. That's beautiful.
Oh my. Okay. Biscuits and gravy. Amber, you might be right. It might be biscuits and gravy. It's such a weird smell. It might be pork, and I haven't smelled pork in so long. Thank God. I don't usually like it. It's not exactly anyway. Okay. So hi there, everyone that just arrived. I want to say that Jacqueline Lee is actually reaching for several people here. Jacqueline Lee is inside the group.
Okay.
There we go with the. Oh my God. It's doing it again. Static. I know you don't hear it because it's coming
My
from you.
dad, my twin sis. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, sweetheart. Oh, Jacqueline, I'm so sorry for your loss. Okay, your twins first, front, center. Because she's like, who else would be here? You're to just breathe right now. Like your twin is, she's like, okay, sis, I'm here. We just need to breathe. We can get through this. You have had so much loss. And now's where the time that you have now is you to turn inward. You feel like all of these people have left and it's just you, because you have a lot of people that were very close. And now this is time for you to care for you, Jacqueline, for you to stand up and see your beauty and your worth and your strength. Your twin very much wants you not to forget who you are, because this is tough. She's very much acknowledging how tough this is. And the only way you'll get through it is just to remember how beautiful and special and you are. All of this is part of a greater plan. Doesn't make sense at all, but it's none of it is I can't find the right words. None of this is like to torture you or to rip or pull people away from you at all. That's not it's part of a grant, like an eternal plan. Your sister can support you through it. You have lost, your daddy. They're together. Your sister's with him. And I get the best friend. That one was tough too. They're all tough. They've all taken like almost like a piece of your core is what I'm getting. Like you've lost, you're just really trying to define who you are, because your role was defined by all of these people. So now it's your turn to find who Jacqueline is. Just Jacqueline. Not the wife, not the sister, not the best friend. Just you on your own. The authentic self, like Hollis was saying. That song. Yeah. And that's their message. Like they are together. Your family's okay. They're safe. You have been through a lot.
Yeah. Amber Bosman is noticing that I tap my head to the picture. Yeah. It's true, Amber. It's true.
So
Jamie wants to know. She didn't validate.
That's okay.
Jamie, are you smothered with a lot of spirits? Jamie wants to know if you're smothered right now.
No, not now. I was at first when we start. And then once they know that I'm going through it, I'm okay. Do you know what I mean? When they know that I'll get to them as possible. But when we first start, yes. That's why I was like, okay, I can get, when we first start. But then afterwards, the flow, it just flows.
Yeah, you know why I'm getting pulled to you? I think it's whoever, Amber. Amber, have I read for you before? Yeah. Yeah, I keep getting pulled to you, Amber. I know.
Okay.
So, but this isn't my live, so Anyway, come check out with me tomorrow. Yeah, it's your mom. I know, Amber. It's your mom. She's the one cooking biscuits and gravy ever. Oh, you never had a reading. Okay, Amber, come meet with me tomorrow, okay? Yeah. So it's a funny thing. Yeah, she just come meet with me tomorrow. Yeah. I'm doing a live tomorrow in Zoom. Okay. Yeah. All right. So how are you feeling today, Mama Cole? How are you feeling today? Okay.
I usually run about an hour for everybody. It's just a lot of energy and stuff. And with the eclipse energy, I'm really funky. Been heavy with
I just want to address Courtney Jean, because she said something like this a couple of times. Okay. And what I want to say, Courtney, is that although medium readings, they can help you with this sort of thing, it's actually better to like check out your astrology chart. So I would strongly suggest you get an astrology reading. I think that would be more helpful for you. Is my speaker talking in the background? Is it?
Your Alexa's talking. And now you
Oh man. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the live is in the
Okay.
group. It's in the group.
Okay,
Yeah, the
everybody.
Facebook group, Bianca. Yep, it is. Okay. So, yeah, so anyway, there's also someone, and I can't find you, but there was someone that was posting in the group about a crime or something that happened, like somebody's been murdered and they haven't found out.
Private.
Mama Cole can do that, but I
Yeah,
strongly suggest
private.
that be done in private. Okay. You can book with Mama Cole at her website at Psychic Insights. And so, you know what's good about Psychic Insights is a couple of things that I want to point out to you is that number one, Psychic Insights is not a scammer. My friends, somebody just messaged me last night. They got scammed because they thought the copycat, Mama Cole, me, or anyone else will never message you.
No.
Ever. We will never message you, first of all. And second of all, please don't send money as a gift on PayPal. Don't send money directly to PayPal. Don't do that. Go through a scheduling software because that requires a business account and requires the person to be responsible. Okay? If you send the money as a gift, you can't get your money back. If you if you do it through a scheduling software like I'm describing through a website, you can get your money back because you can say, hey, I didn't get that reading or whatever. Okay. And if the person gets enough complaints, they can, by different people, they can eventually lose their account, and they know that. So they don't want, we don't want you to complain. So we're going to do everything we can to make sure you're happy. Okay. So that's what I'm saying is that if you want to be treated fairly, only buy a medium reading when there's scheduling software and a real PayPal account. Okay. Psychic Insights is 100% safe. I guarantee the reading for you. If it's not good, I will refund you your money personally. Okay. And you can buy a package at our website. And so the package, it means you can get a reading from Sarah when she feels better, Mama Cole, you can get a reading from me, you can get a reading from Jamie Angel, and anyone new that comes to Psychic Insights. I am hiring. So if you're a medium and you're looking to get you want to get paid to do readings, this is it. Okay. And keep in mind, there are 2 events coming up, both on Sunday. Next Sunday night, we're doing Mabon, which is a spiritual sort of ritual type of thing to honor those seasons. And then we're doing another event at the end of the month on the 29th on Sunday night. That is like a prayer circle for anyone that needs some prayers. Okay. And you can book live. I just put Mama Cole's link in the chat. So if you want to book a private, if your person didn't come through, it's probably because they want a private reading, or just give Mama Cole a break. She can only do so many readings in an hour, and so and if you've already had a couple free readings or you've had a free reading today, please put a review in the group. It's just a polite thing to do. Or book a reading if you're like, I don't want to do a review, Hollis. That's fine. But could you at least book a small reading? Because it's always good to give back if you've gotten something. And that's why I say it's actually better to pay for readings, because anytime you're dealing with energies, the other side, or anything else, you want to make sure that you are doing an even exchange. You don't want to just take. It never turns out well. It never turns out well. Okay, my friends. So I'm just trying to help you. I have 30 years experience working with the other side as an exorcist, as a medium, as a witch, everything. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I couldn't help it. I was just trying to piss my mom off there for a while.
I love it.
That's what I did when I was a teenager.
I wasn't brave enough.
And then I came out to my mom at my Saturn returns. I was just 30, just barely 30. I came out to her and she was like, you're a witch and oh my God. And she shunned me forever and never spoke to me again for like 5 years, until her husband, that supposedly talked to God and was connected with Jesus, who channeled God, finally overdosed on heroin. So,
oh, geez.
Yeah.
That's why he was talking to God.
No, it's like, Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
wow.
but there's a funny thing for you. So, all
Yeah.
right, my friends.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Shireen is laughing that I'm pissing off my mom. That's right, Shireen. All right, so my friends,
All
make
right,
sure you
thank
book a
you.
reading,
Namaste.
and
Take care.
I'll be live tomorrow in Zoom. You can see the link. I did. Kat, I just left a link to Psychic Insights. I'll do it again.
And it's
Yes.
on somewhere. Psychicinsights.life.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, my
psychicinsights.life.
dorky picture.
Yeah, that's not dorky. Would you guys please tell Mama Cole that her
I got
picture
the
on her
biggest
website
friend
actually makes her look wise, strong, and
Okay.
amazing. I don't know why she thinks she. I
It's
don't
my
know.
mother in me. It's that judgmental mother.
Well,
See,
tell
I
your
never
mom
got
I said to go
I
screw it.
she did.
Jeez.
Okay.
All right.
I'll get over it
All right,
eventually.
my
See, I
friends.
like the grays coming in.
It looks good.
Yeah, I like it. I'm getting
You
used
see,
to it.
they're like wisdom stripes.
Yes. I earned every single one.
That's right. You
All
sure
right.
did. I grew every single one of my little ones. I don't have enough.
Hardly any.
My dad didn't have any you always get your
Wow.
dad's hair, by the way, genetically. You always
Oh,
get your dad's hair, and you get the opposite sex hair. So you get your dad. If
okay.
you're son, you get your mom's hair.
Right.
Anyway, so you get your dad's hair, and my dad didn't have any gray hairs till he's 70 something.
That's how my dad was, but why do I got him? My dad had him like no, maybe
Did he
no.
dye his hair?
No, maybe 60. Yeah, about now.
Okay. All
It
right.
is about now.
All right, friends.
Right.
We'll catch you next time. Catch you tomorrow.
Thank
You'll see
you.
the event in the group. All right. Good night,
All right.
everyone.
Good night. Thank
Have
you.
a good night. Bye-bye.
Are you seeking guidance on your spiritual journey? Need help with a vexing problem? Missing a loved one and looking for answers? Look no further than Psychic Insights, a small trusted psychic service offering mediums, psychics, and spiritual coaching. This service is managed by Hollis Taylor, a gifted psychic medium, astrologer, and a compassionate coach. We are dedicated to helping you navigate your spiritual awakening. At Psychic Insights, we provide medium readings and psychic insight to help you plan for tomorrow and make choices for today. Find the support you need, compassionate grief coaching, and astrological insights to help you spiritually grow and transform. Our professional services include well-managed schedules, recorded sessions, and reliable psychic mediums ready to facilitate your transformational experience. Discover more at psychicinsights.life.